Welcome to the Simplilearn YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to talk about YouTube SEO. We'll be covering what it is, what you need to know, how you can optimize your videos to get found on YouTube, and how you can use it to maximize your views. But before we go into this, let me introduce myself. I am Mark Kempman. I am your digital navigator for this video. And as usual, if you like the video, click the like button, and if you want to join our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button below so you become part of our wonderful YouTube learning community on Simplilearn's YouTube channel. So, are you ready to start? Let's get into some numbers here. Yeah? Let's give you some interesting stats about YouTube before we begin. And I'm going to show you that YouTube has to be part of your digital marketing strategy. Did you know YouTube is the second biggest search engine, only after Google? There are 98 different language versions on YouTube, making it a global social network. Now, it would take a lifetime to watch all the YouTube content that's uploaded in the last hour only. So it's an amazing amount of content that is being uploaded. We, as the world's population, we watch about 5 billion videos every day on YouTube. Did you also know that YouTube advertising is very important to YouTube and to Google? Yeah? They generate more than $30 billion per year in advertising revenue. And on top of that, YouTube has around 2.5 billion monthly active users, making it the second biggest social media network in the world. So, do I need to convince you any further that YouTube has to be part of your digital marketing strategy? So let's talk about what you can do to increase your chances that your videos are going to feature in the YouTube search results and in the recommendations by YouTube. Let's check about what we're going to talk about. In this video, we will be giving you an overview of what is YouTube SEO. Yeah, how do you optimize your videos for YouTube? How does YouTube search work, and how does your YouTube search engine optimization work? I'm going to share with you about 10 tips for optimizing your video for search on YouTube. And then at the end, I'm going to share with you my favorite YouTube SEO tools. I will also show you in a demo where to find all the tools that you can use within YouTube and within some of those tools to optimize your videos for SEO. So, let's start with explaining what is YouTube SEO. As mentioned earlier, YouTube is the second most popular search engine right after Google. In fact, YouTube searches are actually more in numbers than Microsoft Bing, AOL and Ask.com combined. So we're talking about a very important part of your search strategy. YouTube, as I mentioned earlier, has about 2.6 billion active monthly users as of 2022, making it the second biggest social media network, only preceded by Facebook. Yeah, so now 62% of global consumers say they use YouTube. And since the creation of YouTube, its mission has been to provide fast and easy video access to users and the ability to share videos frequently. And since then, it has grown beyond expectations. Now, with so many people uploading videos on the one hand and watching videos on the other hand, how do you make sure that your video features in the top of the YouTube search results? And that's where YouTube SEO plays a vital role. So before I explain YouTube SEO, let me give you a little bit of a history about YouTube. Late 2004, an idea for a website for users to upload video dating profiles was born. And in February 2005, the website launched to a small subset of users, as I said earlier, as a video dating platform. Now, based on feedback from their subscribers in April 2005, YouTube turned into a free video hosting platform where each clip had a unique link. In April 2005, the first video ever was uploaded on the website by one of the YouTube founders. And in May 2005, YouTube launches its beta version to the public for the first time. And it became a massive hit. A year later, October 2006, Google acquired YouTube for the not too small amount of $1.6 billion US. In 2007, YouTube allowed YouTube creators, people who upload videos, to earn money from their content based on ad revenue. Turning their hobby into a career. And that, of course, gave a tremendous push of people getting into YouTube, creating content for YouTube, where they could link it to advertising, where they could make a substantial income. Now, in November 2008, YouTube expands its ad offering to sponsored videos and free pre-roll ads. And in 2009, they launched a new music video service called Vivo in collaboration with Vivendi. So it moved on. In 2010, one of the most famous YouTubers, Felix Kjellberg, joins YouTube to create content under the channel's name PewDiePie. And that is now one of the biggest channels that you can find on YouTube. In April 2011, YouTube entered the broadcast business, launching YouTube Live. And in August 2012, it became the go-to place for presidential elections by launching the YouTube Elections Hub. It grew exponentially, and by 2013, YouTube had reached over 1 billion monthly users. Some other interesting facts. In January 2016, the music video for Adele's Hello was the fastest video on YouTube ever to hit 1 billion views. And a very strategic move for YouTube was in November 2018, when they rolled out a stories-like feature, YouTube Shorts, where they would relate to Snapchat and Instagram stories, where videos are automatically deleted after a day. In November 2019, YouTube announced that the service would phase out the classic version of YouTube Studio, and to all YouTube creators by spring 2020. And I'll show you later what the latest version of YouTube Studio is all about. In July 2021, YouTube did a massive cleanup of all unlisted videos prior to 2017 were set to be private, making them unplayable. And in 2022, YouTube becomes the second biggest social media network after Facebook. So a whirlwind of a development, of a growth, of an adoption in the market. It's being played and being used all over the world, and it is the channel of choice for the younger generation to watch TV and to watch video. So a spectacular development for a fantastic channel. So what is YouTube SEO? Now, YouTube SEO is a set of activities that you need to do to enhance the search rankings of your YouTube videos and or your YouTube channel. In other words, when a user does a query on the YouTube search bar, which is related to your videos, what do you need to do to make sure that your video features higher in the YouTube search rankings or in the recommended videos based on that search? Now, many businesses of today, they see the power of search for YouTube. Showing up and the importance of showing up higher in the search results. It helps them to reach more people because more people will click on the video links. It helps them in building and promoting their brand. It helps them in creating customer engagements. More people will like the videos, more people will engage with the videos, and it is a great opportunity for brands to showcase their expertise. So it is a no-brainer for businesses to be on YouTube these days and to put all the effort in place to show up high in the search rankings. So as you know, the engine of a search engine is what we call the algorithm. So before we dive a bit deeper into YouTube SEO, let's have a look at this YouTube algorithm. YouTube says in their own documentation that the algorithm is a feedback loop in real time that recommends videos to individual viewers according to their different interests. Now, quality of the user experience wasn't that important at the initial start of YouTube. For the first 7 years, YouTube rewarded videos that got the highest number of clicks or views. Yes, so all based on number of clicks and number of views. But soon content creators started to abuse the algorithm approach and tricked people into getting more views because of clickbait video titles or catchy thumbnails. So Google had to do something about this. And to tackle this misuse of clicks and views and improve the user experience, they announced an update to the algorithm in 2012. They prioritized considering videos that had higher attention time, a higher watch time, a longer watch time. But still, YouTube wasn't able to provide what an individual user was looking for. So in 2016, they announced another update to their algorithm, and that's where they announced to use machine learning and deep neural networks for its recommendation system, completely changing the user experience of a YouTube user. In other words, YouTube is focused on hooking users into valuable, addictive content based on their interests. Yes, so how does YouTube SEO work? Let's dig a bit deeper into the YouTube algorithm. Overall, the YouTube algorithm affects the search results and the recommendation streams. So what do I mean with that? In response to a user's query, the YouTube's algorithm analyzes videos across thousands and thousands of channels to return a list of the most relevant videos. And the YouTube search results are highly affected by YouTube's algorithm. Yeah, and the factors that will make your video pop up in a user search query are your video's comments, the likes, the watch time. You can call this engagement. Your video's title, the description, the keywords, the tags. We call this the metadata that matches the user's query. Yeah, so a lot of reasons, yeah, why the YouTube algorithm picks your video to show up higher in the search results. Now, the algorithm goes through a twofold process for recommending videos to a user. Yeah, there is the search results, but the second part of the SEO is the recommending video to a user, which you see on the left side after your search results. First, it ranks video based on data of their performance analytics. So for instance, videos that are trending, they have a higher priority. Second, it matches videos based on the user's history and the similar content they may have watched earlier. So ultimately, they would end up spending more time on the platform, going through as many videos as possible, automatically watching as many ads as possible. So now you got an idea about the end goal of YouTube's algorithm in 2022 and how it works to create a better user experience. Right, now that you understand the YouTube algorithm, how can you make this algorithm work with you? What I'm going to do here, I'm going to share 10 tips with you on how to optimize your videos for search. So let's start with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to make sure that you conduct your keyword research before you optimize your videos. Make sure your keywords are relevant to your video, because they allow YouTube to determine the video topic and index the content and relate it to the user queries. So here are 5 simple steps for you to do your video keyword research. First, start with topics that you want to be an authority for. Identify those topics. And then for each of these topics, you generate keyword ideas. You find those keyword ideas by going on YouTube for the YouTube Suggest, and you can go to Google as well. You go to other video platforms, you go to keyword recommendation tools. Yes, so you generate keyword ideas. Then for those keyword ideas, you're going to look for monthly search volumes and the difficulty for those keywords. How difficult is it to get a higher search ranking for those keywords? And there are tools that you can use to find out about these keyword metrics. You're then going to conduct a YouTube SERP analysis. So you're going to analyze the search engine result page for your keywords and find out what you can see. Yeah, a SERP analysis is very important because it helps you to determine the types of keywords that are currently ranking for that keyword, so the type of videos that are currently ranking for that video. It helps you in determining the quality of those videos, and it also helps you in determining the search intent for those keywords. Why are people searching for those words? Is it with a buying intent? Is it with a learning intent? Or is it with an informational intent? And the 5th tip on your keyword research is to select those target keywords that are the most, that have the highest search volume, have the best competitive difficulty. Yeah, so it's finding the right balance and come up with a list of keywords that you can start using for your videos. And then you're going to assign those keywords to your video. Yeah, and make sure that those keywords are relevant to the content. And that you use them in the title, that you use them in the thumbnail, that you use them in the transcription of the video, and I'll tell you more a bit about that in a little bit. Yes, so it is all about capturing the content of the video, make it unique, and encouraging viewers to watch your content. So keyword research is a very important topic. Second is to make sure that you use the right title for your videos. Titles is critical. There are 2 elements of your video that will decide whether people watch a video or not. It is the title of the video and it is the thumbnail of the video, and more about the thumbnail later. So get a good catchy title. Make sure your keywords are in your title as well. Yeah, so it's not only about explaining the content of the video in a very strong title, but also encouraging people to click on the video link. Yeah, so your keywords and your title play a very important role in this. Right, let's look at the 3rd tip. That is the description of your video. Yeah, and for the algorithm, the description is very important. The algorithm uses the description to check the topic of the video. So make sure that your description includes the keywords as well. So the video description is the text below each of your videos, and viewers can read the YouTube video description by clicking on the See More button below the video. Yeah, so these descriptions usually include a short explanation of what the video is about, including the relevant keywords, links to any resources mentioned in the video, maybe affiliate links, website links, maybe social media handles. Definitely ask the viewer to subscribe, and chapters and timestamps. And Google now has the feature to sort of split up the content of your video in timestamps, and people can jump from timestamp to timestamp. So YouTube descriptions, including all the right elements like the informative text, the links, the buttons, they can help the viewer to discover your video, can help you to increase your subscribers, to increase your views, and to increase your watch time. So tip 4 is about tags. Very important to add tags to your video. YouTube uses tags to effectively index and search for videos, but also to suggest other videos you might be interested in. They help, again, the YouTube algorithm to understand what your content is all about and to serve it to the right users. So here are some best practice tips on using tags. Don't overdo them. Don't use too many tags. Use trending tags. Yeah? So find trending topics with YouTube auto suggest. Yeah, and use those trending tags. Be specific with your tags. For example, a road trip is a tag that is less broad and has a higher chance of ranking well in search engine than, for instance, the word vacation, because that is too generic. Also include synonyms. Think about the words your audience is likely to use when describing the topic of your video, and use those synonyms to broaden the reach of your tags. And if you're out of ideas, use a tag generator to identify related and potentially trending tags. A really good tool for this is TunePocket. Right, let's move on. Let's go to the next tip. Tip number 5. YouTube creates transcriptions and captions for your videos. And you can create your own transcription, because the algorithm can't interpret visual content, only text and code. So if you can transform your video in text through a transcription, that can really help in your search effectiveness. So a transcription is the translation of what is spoken in the video. And you can use this transcription for subtitles in your video as well. They will also help you to generate captions for your timestamps in your video. Now, very important, YouTube will automatically generate a transcription file. But be aware, this transcription file will not be indexed for search, because the raw file may have typos or wrong translations, wrong interpretations from the Google automatic transcriber. So what you need to do is that you edit the transcription file and take out the typos and the mistakes, and once you've done that, you've then uploaded that transcription file up to your video, and once you've uploaded it again, YouTube will then index the file and use it for the search. So very important, and I'll show you later where you can find that transcription file. Tip number 6, think about the length of your videos. Focus on both the watch time and the video length. And let's be realistic about it. If it takes 20 minutes to explain how to do something on your video, then make a 20-minute video. If you can say it in 1 minute, then make a 1-minute video. Don't waste people's time by stretching out the content just to hit a certain number of minutes. It's not about how long your video is, it is about when people stop watching your video. If you can keep people watching longer than average, then you'll get more views and eventually you will get more subscribers. Now, YouTube wants to recommend videos that people stay engaged with, or in other words, watch longer. So if you can increase your watch time for your videos, then YouTube will reward you with better rankings in search results and recommendations across their site, which ultimately leads to more viewers. So a good way to keep people engaged is to use screens and YouTube cards. And that is tip 6. So an end screen is the YouTube feature that appears in the last 5 to 20 seconds of your video. And you can use it to promote videos, playlists, merchandise, and external websites. Your end screen can help you to get more views, more traffic, and subscribers from every video. YouTube cards are a bit more flexible. They are interactive cards that you see throughout the video that let you share clickable links to relevant content throughout your video. You can use those cards to promote a related video or playlist, to promote your YouTube channel, to encourage viewers to take a call or to take a poll, to direct responses to a verified off-site location like a specific landing page, or to ask viewers to donate to a charity. This will only work for the US, by the way. So non-US viewers cannot do those donations to charity. Right, the next tip. Next tip is making sure that you increase audience engagement by increasing the watch time of your video. Yes, so this is all about the content of your video. And be clever with the content in your video. Try to use elements of surprise in your video, or changing the pace of the music, or ask for audio participation, for instance by adding a quiz in your video. Very important to maintain people's interest. Yeah, and some other tips that you can do to keep people's interest is to make sure you have a strong video opening. Yeah, where you capture people's initial interest, to make sure that you use chapters in your videos. Yeah, because that will give people a guideline of what to look out for. Use pattern interrupts, as we call them, like music, pace, different graphics, different camera angles. Or use storytelling techniques. Why are people so interested in stories? Because stories use techniques like good and bad, yeah, or one extreme to the other extreme, yeah, to actually keep people engaged in the story. Maybe create longer videos for a more targeted audience where you know they have a better interest in watching your videos. Maybe look at developing a series of videos. Yeah, because then you build up loyalty and you build up kind of a viewer membership for your video series. And then obviously use the YouTube insights, the YouTube analytics, to learn about how effective your interrupts in your video are. Finally, then there is tip number 8. Tip number 8 is an obvious one. Make sure that in every video you upload on YouTube that you promote your channel and promote the likes, the people to like your video, yeah, at the beginning and at the end of your video, just like I did on this video, and I'm doing it now. If you like this video, click the like button. If you want to subscribe to our video, click the subscribe button or subscribe to our channel. Yeah, very important that you do that. Now, a tip that is often overlooked is the power of the thumbnail. Yeah, people make a decision, as I mentioned earlier, to watch your video based on the title of your video and the thumbnail. And the more exciting your thumbnail, the more likely people will click. Yeah, so now YouTube will create thumbnails for you, but if you don't like them, you can also upload your own thumbnails. So you can design those on any tool, any creative tool. Make sure that if you upload your own videos, that they accurately represent your videos. Include a shortened version of the title of your video. Yeah, make sure that the text is large enough to read, because particularly on mobile, and remember, about 60% of people watch YouTube on their mobile. Yeah, so make sure that the text is large enough to read. Use contrasting colors to capture the attention. Make sure that you pay attention to white space between the images, and add your brand logo to your thumbnail as well. And the final tip, it goes without saying, tip number 10, make sure your video keeps your viewers' attention. Yeah, your videos have to be unique, they have to be different, they have to be engaging. The best videos are controversial, educational, funny, or shocking. Check your analytics, your YouTube analytics, to see and to analyze your viewing behaviors. Learn from that and tailor your content to what you learn in your analytics. Okay, so those are the 10 YouTube SEO tips. And now let me show you where to find all this in YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, yeah, I'll show you here. This is of a company and this is their YouTube kind of channel. Yeah, if I go to the channel of the company, then here you see the channel. It is a shoe store, and here you see their videos. Now, I'm not going to explain the channels to you, but here you see, if you go at the top right, you see this little photo here. You're going to click. I'm going to switch the account. I'm going to my solution, and I'm going to here have the dashboard. I'm going to look at the content. This one. How we made 2,500 African kids happy with a pair of shoes. So here you see the metadata of this video. Okay, so let me share with you the elements that we discussed. First of all, there is your video title that you can add here. Right, how we made 2,500 African kids happy with a pair of shoes. Then here you have your description. Remember, keywords. Actually, what I did here, I took the script of the video and put that here in the description. Yeah, you have a lot of characters available here. I always start the description with the website, because that is another free opportunity to get a link to your website. Yes, so there is your title, your description. Then if I scroll down, then here you see your thumbnail. I've picked a thumbnail, yeah, the one that YouTube created for me. I can also upload my own thumbnail. Okay, I'm not going to go into the details. I'm just focusing on the elements that we discussed. So here you see show more. And this is where I can go to the automatic chapters. Yeah, so those are the chapters that YouTube will create for you. And here you see the tags. So this is where you can add all the tags for your video. Okay? And then you have the language, recording date, etc. And then finally here you have the visibility. Here you have the section for subtitles or transcriptions, and your end screen and your cards. Remember what we talked about? So let's look at these subtitles. Here you see the file that YouTube created and that we have updated, as it were, took out the pilots. YouTube does this automatic. You can download it and then you can edit it. So very useful, very powerful tool. And this is, by the way, if you need to transcribe any text for any particular reason, yeah, just upload the text as a video on YouTube and YouTube will transcribe it for you. Yep, and then when you play the video, yeah, you see here how the text.
This is Howard. She belongs to 40% of the African population.
Yeah, so extremely powerful feature of YouTube, the transcriptions. So close that, and then here you see your end screen that you can pick. So you could have video and a subscribe. You can put it at the bottom, you can put it at the top, you can put it in the middle, or you can relate to two videos. And here you see the end of the video where you can place those end screens. Okay, and the same with the cards. So here you see the type of card. Do you want a video card? And then you can say which video do you want to relate it to? Do you want a playlist? Do you want to promote another channel? or do you want to add a link? But you need to be part of the YouTube Partner Program in order to add links to your cards. Right, so that is all there is to uploading your metadata to your videos. A very important part to your YouTube SEO. Cool, let's go on and let's close today's session with sharing my favorite YouTube SEO tools with you. There are 5 tools here and I want to actually highlight 2 of them. Number 1 is Canva, number 2 is Social Blade, TubeBuddy, Ahrefs Keyword Explorer and Sci-Fi. So Social Blade is a good tool to examine any popular YouTube video. And then Ahrefs Keyword Explorer is a tool where you can study keywords and not necessarily only for YouTube, but also for your Google SEO. One of my favorite tools on YouTube is a tool called TubeBuddy. It is specifically dedicated for SEO with a lot of helpful functions. Yes, so it actually helps you with performance tracking, analyzing keywords. And it is a very simple Google Chrome plugin. Let's go to TubeBuddy, Chrome extension. Here is Chrome TubeBuddy. So here you see the TubeBuddy extension, and here I click Add to Chrome. Add extension. And you will now see up here that we're going to add an extension. It has been added to Chrome, and now you see here the extension. Okay, so if I now go to a video, let's say Simplilearn social media. And I pick a video, social media marketing course. You can now see that we installed TubeBuddy as a plugin, and we create an account and we logged in. And look at what I see now of the video that I have on my YouTube screen. I have what we call Videolytics. I can see the number of views for the video, the number of comments, number of likes. I can see their social channels, I can see their channels, the YouTube channels. I can see the best practices. Does it have a high-res thumbnail, have info cards been added, end screen been added, has comments been pinned, etc. So some work to do here. And here I get the tags that are being used for this video. I can also show search rankings. And I can have additional tools as well, where I can look at various elements like search ranking, share tracker, etc. So a very powerful tool on YouTube through TubeBuddy that gives you a whole load of metadata of each video. So if you are doing a social media video and you want to upload that on YouTube, look on videos that are similar to the one that you want to upload and look at their tags, look at their best practices, learn from that, and you can use that for your own video. Okay, so that is TubeBuddy. And then the next tool I want to share with you is a simple editing, graphics editing tool. It is a tool called Canva. Canva is what I call Photoshop on steroids. It is a very easy site to create graphics, to create thumbnails, to create graphics that you can use on your videos. And there's even video tools in here as well that you can use. You can create a design. You can just say, let's see what you can create specifically for YouTube. You can do a YouTube banner, a YouTube channel logo, YouTube display ad, a profile picture. You can make YouTube shorts, YouTube thumbnails, YouTube video chapters. So lots of stuff that you can create for YouTube, where it has a set of templates for you that you can use in your design for your YouTube video or your YouTube channel. So very powerful tool. I love Canva. Yes, Sci-Fi is a good tool for analytics. So you can bring your YouTube analytics into Sci-Fi, create a dashboard, and it allows you to monitor the success of your videos and your top ranking keywords. So lots of great tools that you can use for optimizing your videos. And my favorite are TubeBuddy, Canva, and Sci-Fi. So that is all there is to YouTube SEO. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video, feel free to click the like button, of course. And if you want to join our channel, click the subscribe button by clicking below. And that's a wrap. I see you in our next video. And for now, I wish you a wonderful day.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.